Howdy, and welcome back to Disco Elysium with Wickedstorm Gaming. I definitely remember where we left off, 100%. Who are you?
Was there anything else?
Apparently not.
Of course.
And nothing else in here. Okay, I guess we'll leave. I wonder, is he gone or is the door locked?
This door is made of metal.
It immediately locked me out. I was wondering, did she just stay out all night over there? Look at her. Kim, what do we do now? So I need to take responsibility. It doesn't seem right. Talk about a friend. She'll open up. Oh wait, actually, map. Oh, there's a hangman there. I can't fast travel here. That's unfortunate. I think we go to bed because it's very late, and then we go to the lady on the boat. Because I forgot she existed for a very long time, and I actually have a lot to say to her. These damn kids don't ever go to sleep either. Oh, the wall. Can we do anything with the wall?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why?
Shit.
It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Man. I only got 14. I rolled pretty high, too.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
It's artistic inspiration. Speaking of artistic inspiration, still can't fast travel. I don't get the fast traveling in this game, really. I mean, we could just go talk to her now. She is there. Why not? Let's talk to her in the middle of the fucking night. Why the hell not, right? Nobody in this town ever fucking sleeps. It's fine.
You're back. Good.
Oh, wow.
What can I help you with?
Well, apparently a fucking wall of text. Okay, tell me about the alleged drug
It's
trafficking.
quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Oh, my.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Sounds like it has a lot of uses.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link. The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp.
To the truck drivers.
But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
Yeah, say so.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Fuck am I gonna do with company secrets?
You'll be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Uh-oh.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
That's a bit problematic.
Well, here's your chance, officers. No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand. How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
That is why they went bankrupt.
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at
Shucked
night,
out
most
what little
likely,
they had.
then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Not her fancy-ass boat, no.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Why has everybody got fucking side quests?
Yes?
Because it's a game. Okay, maybe mind about this bug investigation. Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
More content, yay!
According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
That is awfully handy considering I forgot you existed for like half a week.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Oh, yeah, I talked to
You
Evans.
have?
Yes.
Finally, time to choose sides.
Just you like Mr. Clare. He's a beautiful man. He looks like a toad. Everett Clare is a hero of the workers' movement. He's a champion. I swear to feel to you. Bloated rainbow socialist. Don't know what that means. Can't do business with him for socialists. He's reasonable. He's the champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty due to. I have a feeling the international community does not approve of him. So I'm just doing my job.
Of course, Detective.
Yes.
Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt
I'll share fucking everything with shit.
myself. However, if you felt
He's
like
a toad and you're a snake.
discussing something, how could I stop you?
Oh no.
Are we not human? Are we not?
Yeah. Gossip.
She'll like you for it.
I helped him turn up the heat on the borscht? I turned down the heat on the borscht. I told him to put less alcohol in it. Guess we deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective.
Yep.
A well-established dominance ritual.
Yes,
Ah,
it is.
yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
Yeah.
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it.
don't give a fuck whose statue's on it as long as it helps people.
Go ahead.
Honestly, but...
Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
Not there. They built those themselves,
Yes,
like with just
I
shit
was
they found laying around.
slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly. She will...
Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making? The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
I turned the knob, I turned the heat down? No, I put less alcohol in it, didn't I?
Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship.
Pretty sure that's what I did.
And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else? Oh, that's so helpful of him.
Trying to get me to break into someone's house, too.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling.
Yeah, I should have kept that one to myself, huh?
When I said be wacky, I didn't mean wildly, grossly irresponsible and damaging to the RCM.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Yes, all part of the plan.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
No need to flash my gun around. Let's just say I have it now, thank God. Put it
That's
out!
beautiful.
I just... Oh, no, it's the flash. I thought I just pointed the gun
A
out.
Villiers 9mm. Front-loaded. 2 or 3-barreled.
3, it was not easy to get this gun back, I'll tell you that.
Villiers and LaSalle was one of the original
shit.
14
I've
Indo-tribes of
felt
Revachol.
too much already.
Did you know? Artillery and ballistics. Before the revolution, of course. They belong to some Gottwalders now.
Yeah, I don't know what Gottwalders is.
She phrases it as if it's a pity. She also phrases it as a transition out of you waving your gun around.
What else? It helps to sometimes hold inventory of the things you've achieved, you know. Clears the soul. Of course, Detective. Should something come up later, down the road,
I
don't
thought
be
we
afraid to
just
drop
left
by
out the
for a
most
chat.
important bit. Like, Everett wants a full-blown war.
Until then, is there
Against you.
anything I can help you with? By love, you did. Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
High qualification who lost literally everything that he showed up with.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them. My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end, which I hope you will, because let me tell you, we are in dire waters.
Meaning, the information she has will raise the stakes in this game. How bad can the info she has be?
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share
she
crucial
killed him.
information with
No.
you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea,
You
perhaps?
seen this
That's
corpse?
the man who was killed.
No shit.
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Oh, do you know something about this?
Better not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. This
Reality.
reality.
yes.
The aim is to gain a deeper understanding.
Legendary success. By learning about the world, I hope to learn about myself. It's related to that medical episode I have. The trouble you remember. No time to explain. Just give me the lowdown. Actually, now's not a good time. No time to explain. Get in. It's probably the most believable.
A sort of spiritual quest.
Maybe.
Something of ancient Ilmaran origin.
The coming apocalypse, yeah.
You will find that most things concern the coming apocalypse. It's part of his condition.
Yes.
I've never heard of an apocalyptic medical condition, but then reality is a strange place. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, you're in. Begin with the first one. You'll
Ooh, that
appear
was really loud.
worldly.
I don't know about it. Where are
We're
we?
in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all? Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be
Also.
excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
It's a bit cold. I'm
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets. It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol, and the bay feeds into the ocean. Yes, we're on an island in an ocean,
Oh,
the
shit.
world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Vast, lukewarm, and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
I would love to see a world map at any point. Or a globe.
Caillou, as you already
Caillou?
know.
That little bald
Imagine
bitch.
a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
What? Caillou? Really? Isn't he like that little bald bastard from that kid's show that's just like spoiled as hell and just a terrible, just a terrible example for children?
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
I would be happy to. What? These are unimportant times,
Well,
Detective.
damn.
You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late
Too late for
for
what?
the big time.
Ooh.
The smile of a predator. No doubt what she's got in mind.
Yeah,
All
predator
men are
streak.
predators, dear. Nothing much to be done about that. It's all a matter of where you get to file your teeth. The revolution.
Huh.
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle. Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists...
Oh, the timer went off.
They all got shot in the head.
Oh, got shot in the head. I thought you got every single one of them. Anyway, we're talking about reality, and eventually I assume we'll get around to whether or not we actually exist. Like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want, share if you can, and do what you want. Check out the Patreon if you want to support the channel, and I'll see you next time. Have fun.
Oh, and the anarchists too.
Oh.
They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
I didn't mean to click that.